Censor Board Chairperson Leela Sampson resigns on clearance of the film Messenger of God featuring controversial Dera Sacha Saula chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh. Government refutes charges of interference. Naveen Jindal challenges coal ordinance clause in Delhi High Court with changes and use of 11 coal blocks in Odisha. Court issues notice to government. Government to file a reply today. New Chief Election Commissioner of India, H.S. Brahma, assumes charge, says his priority is to ensure free and fair elections in Delhi. And the European Parliament adopts resolution asking India to allow the return of 2 Italian Marines. India disapproves, says matter is sub judice. Hello and welcome to DD News. I'm Sidhant Sibal and now the news in details. Leela Sampson has resigned as the chairperson of the Central Board of Film Certification amidst reports that the controversial film Messenger of God featuring Dera Sacha Saula chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh is a lead role has been cleared by the Film Certification Appellate Tribunal. Censor Board Chief Leela Sampson said she has decided to resign. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore has said that the final call in a film screening is of the Film Certification Appellate Tribunal. He said that there is no interference or coercion in the process. He added that Leela's resignation is a personal choice and therefore government has no reaction on it.
फाइनल जो कॉल होती है वो एफकैट की होती है, एपलेट ट्राइब्यूनल की, और जो अभी जो फिल्म जिसकी चर्चा चल रही है, अगर वो एफकैट द्वारा जो भी उस पर निर्णय लिया जाएगा तो वो सभी को स्वीकारित होना चाहिए। ये एक गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी गाइडलाइंस के हिसाब से है और इसमें किसी ने कोई इंटरफेरेंस या कोअर्शन नहीं करा, और अगर जो चेयरपर्सन ऐसा समझती हैं तो सरकार के सामने वो पेश करें कोई चिट्ठी या कोई एसएमएस जहां पर उनको किसी पर दबाव डाला जा रहा है। अब अगर चेयरपर्सन अपना रिजिग्नेशन देती हैं तो वो उनकी निजी इच्छा है और इसमें सरकार का कोई हमारा कोई रिएक्शन नहीं है इसमें।
Well, moving on, Hari Shankar Brahma today took charge as the Chief Election Commissioner after taking the new responsibility. Brahma said that conducting free and fair election in Delhi is his immediate priority. Senior-most Election Commissioner H.S. Brahma was elevated as the Chief Election Commissioner after V.S. Sampath demitted office yesterday on attaining the age of 65 years. After Brahma's appointment, government will set in motion the process to appoint an election commissioner to fill a vacancy in the 3-member body. Brahma will have a tenure of slightly over 3 months till April 19th. He assumed charge as one of the 3 election commissioners on August 25th, 2010. Well,
ये हमारा पूरा कोशिश रहेगा, ये हमारा जबरदस्त एम रहेगा कि हम ये जो इलेक्शन होगा दिल्ली का और जो बाकी बाई इलेक्शन होगा इंक्लूडिंग 1 पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का, वो इलेक्शन को हम जबरदस्त अच्छी तरह से हमारा फर्ज निभाएंगे। हमारा दिल्ली का जो इलेक्शन है 7 फरवरी और काउंटिंग है 10 फरवरी को, उसका बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंस है क्योंकि पूरा वर्ल्ड का जो आंखें 196 देश है हमारा, ऑल दीज 196 कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो अपना यूएन सिस्टम में जो है हम जैसे है, तो दे विल बी लुकिंग एट आवर दिल्ली इलेक्शन।
The new CEC said that he will ensure maximum utilization of latest technology.
डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इंटरनेट टेक्नोलॉजी को अपनाएंगे और उसी द्वारा हम हमारा जो काम होता है रूटीन काम, रजिस्ट्रेशन हो या डिलीशन हो या इंफॉर्मेशन हो, कुछ भी हो, हमारा ये कोशिश रहेगा कि हमारा जो इंटरनेट टेक्नोलॉजी जो है हमारे देश में उसका अलावा जो हमारा डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी है उसको हम शामिल करेंगे, उसको अमल करेंगे, सो दैट आवर डिसीजंस, आवर एक्शंस, आवर रिएक्शंस एंड रिजल्ट will be faster, quicker and more transparent.
The European Parliament has adopted a resolution asking India to allow the return of 2 Italian Marines accused of killing 2 Indian fishermen, drawing a sharp reaction from New Delhi, which termed the step as not well advised. as the matter is sub judice. Taking exception to the European Parliament's decision, India said that the case is being discussed between India and Italy. In a late-night development, the European Parliament in Strasbourg approved a resolution on the issue of two Italian Marines. The motion called for, among other things, the pair to be returned to Italy and change of jurisdiction.
The case involving the two Italian Marines having killed two Indian fishermen is sub judice and is being discussed between India and Italy. The Supreme Court of India, in its ruling on 14th January, has granted 3 months extension to the Italian Marine Massimiliano Latorre for his stay in Italy on health grounds. And the other Marine, Salvatore Girone, is staying in the Italian Embassy in New Delhi. Under these circumstances, the European Parliament would have been well advised not to adopt the resolution.
Well, news from the court. Supreme Court stayed the trial for 3 weeks in the Tarun Tejpal case today. Court asked the government to provide him relevant documents, and at the same time court told Tarun Tejpal not to delay the trial. Tejpal had approached Supreme Court saying he is not being provided important documents on his case. Well, Japanese Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida has reached New Delhi on a 3-day visit. India and Japan will hold their next round of strategic dialogue during the visit. The two sides will review the status of outcomes agreed between their prime ministers. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and her Japanese counterpart will review all aspects of the bilateral relations and also the status of outcomes, including doubling of investment, as was agreed during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit in September last year. The Prime Minister had undertaken a visit to Japan in September last year, during which that country promised to give $35 billion to India over the next 5 years for development projects. The two countries had decided to enhance cooperation in defense and other strategic areas and also signed 5 pacts covering defense exchanges, cooperation in clean energy, roads and highways, healthcare and women, while vying to take their relationship to a new level. Well, moving on, Congress MP Naveen Jindal has challenged the coal ordinance clause in the Delhi High Court. The ordinance provision, which allows change of end use of 11 coal blocks in Chhattisgarh and Odisha to power from steel. The court has sought response of the centre. The government is to reply today. Well, an explosion took place this morning at the National Gas Pipeline of GAIL near Sri Venkateshwara College in South Delhi. The fire has been brought under control by the fire tenders. GAIL officials said the explosion and the subsequent fire occurred due to gas leakage. 2 private cars were damaged. However, no one was injured in the accident.
ये 9:35 पर हमें आग की सूचना मिली है। ये गैस अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड गेल की मेन लाइन है, जिसके अंदर कहीं पर एक्सीडेंटली कोई पंचर हुआ है, गैस लीक थी, उसी में फायर हुई है और इसमें 3 प्राइवेट कार्स जो हैं वो जली हैं। किसी आदमी को कोई चोट नहीं लगी है। आग पूर्ण रूप से बुझा दी गई।
Well, polling in the first phase of the 3-stage local body elections in Rajasthan is being held today. Over 1.17 crore voters eligible to exercise their franchise. Although 1,012 contestants are in the fray for the 402 wards, voting began at 8 a.m. amid high security. It will conclude at 5 p.m. Due to fog and icy winds, the voter turnout was less in early hours. The second phase of polls would be held on Jan the 22nd and the third phase on 1st Feb. Counting of the votes will be held on 5th of Feb. Well, former IPS officer and Team Anna member Kiran Bedi joined BJP on Thursday. She will contest upcoming Delhi Assembly polls. She was inducted in the party in the presence of BJP President Amit Shah, Union Ministers Arun Jaitley and Dr. Harshvardhan in New Delhi. Welcoming her, BJP chief said her induction will strengthen the party. Shazia Ilmi and Jaya Prada are also set to join the party. Take a look.
With the date for Delhi polls announced, the race to win over strong contenders is heating up, and the BJP seems to have taken the lead, going all out to put together a dream team. The party's bid to put the battle against corruption in the forefront of its election campaign got a shot in the arm, with Delhi's best-known former cop and former Team Anna member Kiran Bedi joining it. The announcement was made at a press conference where she shared the dais with the BJP President Amit Shah and Finance Minister Arun Jaitley. Amit Shah said Bedi would contest the elections but refused to comment on whether she would be fielded against Aam Aadmi Party President Arvind Kejriwal or whether she would be the BJP's chief ministerial candidate, saying that was a decision for the party's parliamentary board to take.
किरण बेदी जी ने आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी में प्रवेश किया है। वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ओर से चुनाव भी निश्चित लड़ेगी। मुख्यमंत्री कौन बनेगा वो फैसला पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड का अधिकार क्षेत्र है। पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड इसका निर्णय करेगा।
Finance Minister Arun Jaitley welcomed Kiran Bedi to the party, saying that her rich experience in governance and public life will help the party.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ऐसे अनुभवी और विश्वसनीय व्यक्ति के साथ शामिल होने से काफी शक्ति और ताकत मिलेगी।
Kiran Bedi pitched her leadership credentials and credited Prime Minister Narendra Modi's inspirational leadership for her decision to join politics.
आज मैं यहाँ हूँ उनकी इंस्पिरेशनल लीडरशिप की वजह से। साथियों, ये उनकी इंस्पिरेशनल लीडरशिप बहुत सारे भारतीयों को बदल रहा है और अब मेरे जैसे व्यक्ति को अगर आज बदला है तो मैं समझती हूँ करोड़ों बदल चुके होंगे।
However, contrary to expectations, there was no announcement for the BJP on whether actor turned politician Jayaprada and former AAP leader Shazia Ilmi will be joining the party. While Jayaprada has said that she wanted to join the BJP, Shazia Ilmi is holding her cards close to her chest.
I really want to expose Aam Aadmi for what it is, and so I'll do whatever I can to that effect.
मैं चाहती हूँ कि बीजेपी बहुत बड़ी पार्टी है और उसमें बहुत दिग्गज लोग हैं, तो उनके निर्णय के ऊपर निर्भर रहता है। मैं साधारण कार्यकर्ता के रूप में काम करना चाहती हूँ।
Several former AAP leaders, including former Simapuri MLA Dharmendra Kohli, Farhana Anjum, Shakil Anjum and Ishrat Ali Ansari also joined the BJP. Kejriwal brushed aside the switchover of former AAP leaders to the BJP.
स्वतंत्र देश है, जिसको जिस पार्टी की आइडियोलॉजी ठीक लगती है वो वहाँ जा सकता है।
With Kiran Bedi making a maiden foray into politics, the conversion of most of Team Anna members to politics has been completed. Except Anna Hazare and Santosh Hegde, all other top members have now become politicians. While Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan are with the AAP, Bedi is with the BJP. With this, things have come full circle for most of the Team Anna members. With Anuj Yadav and Shailendra Mishra, DD News.
Well, reports just in that Shazia Ilmi is likely to join BJP today, and she has met with the BJP President Amit Shah just hours back. Well, moving on, President Pranab Mukherjee's daughter Sharmishta will make her electoral debut in Delhi as she is among the 15 candidates announced by Congress in its third list of candidates for the Delhi Assembly polls. She will contest from Greater Kailash constituency in South Delhi.
Absolutely confident that I am going to win this seat. Modi wave, there is no denial that there is a very strong, kind of pro-Modi. I'm not saying pro-BJP, but pro-Modi factor. But I think the wave has now, it had already reached its peak and now it has slowly started coming down.
The party has fielded former MLAs Veer Singh Dhinga and Vipin Sharma from Simapuri and Rohtas Nagar respectively. A number of new faces also figured in the party's third list, which took the total number of candidates announced so far to 64 for polls in the 70-member assembly. Well, some business news. After its biggest single-day rally on over 5 years in yesterday's trade, the BSE benchmark Sensex fell over 120 points to slip below 28,000 levels in early trade today on profit booking by participants, despite the country's trade deficit falling to a 10-month low in December. The 30-share barometer fell by 120 points, with stocks of realty, oil and gas, IT, metals, banking, auto and FMCG sectors declining the most. Also, NSE Nifty was down by 38 points at 455. Meanwhile, the rupee recovered from initial losses against the American currency and was quoted higher by 6 paise to 64 on fresh selling of dollars by banks and exporters in view of strong foreign capital inflows into equity market. Meanwhile, the markets have rebounded and the Sensex is right now trading up by almost 50 points at 28,123, while the NSE Nifty is trading by up by almost 14 points at 8,500 level. More business news. After surprise rate cut by the RBI, more good news came in for the Indian investors as the trade deficit declined to a 10-month low of $9.43 billion in December, mainly on account of falling imports due to a slump in crude prices, though exports too have come down. Import bill declined by 4.8% to $34.8 billion during the month, while exports fell by 3.8% to $25.4 billion. All imports during the month under review were valued at $9.94 billion, down 28.6% from $13.92 billion in the corresponding period last year. In a reflection of the concerns of buyers regarding price volatility in gold, imports showed an increase from a year ago level to $1.34 billion in December, but it is a substantial decline from the previous month. Well, seeking to increase insurance penetration in the country, the Reserve Bank of India has allowed banks to act as brokers for insurers, setting up their own subsidiaries and also undertake referral services for multiple companies. In the guidelines for the entry of banks into insurance business, Reserve Bank of India said that the banks may undertake insurance agency or broking businesses departmentally or through subsidiary. The banks have also been allowed to set up subsidiaries and joint venture companies for undertaking insurance business with risk participation. They can also act as corporate agents without seeking prior approval from the Reserve Bank of India. However, they will have to comply with the IRDA guidelines. There are 52 insurance companies operating in India, of which 24 are in the life insurance business and 28 are in the general insurance business. News from the aviation sector. Cash trap SpiceJet's original promoter Ajay Singh has returned to the airline with a long-term plan entailing an investment of up to 1,500 crore rupees as the Maran family agreed to cede control with transfer of over 53% stake in the airlines. The airlines the Maran family, as part of the deal approved by the SpiceJet board, Singh would get 53.48% stake, currently worth about 500 crore rupees. An open offer for purchase of further 26% from public shareholders will be made if asked by the market regulator SEBI. Kalanidhi Maran-led Sun Group would also infuse 80 crore rupees in the loss-making airline following conversion of their warrants, which would give them a 10% minority stake. The fresh lease of life marks the third change in ownership for the airline, which was founded in 2005 by Ajay Singh along with London-based Kansagra family of Indian origin. Well, the release of controversial movie Messenger of God has been put on hold, even though there were reports and claims by the DERA that it had been cleared by the certification authorities. The censor board had referred the issue of clearance to FCAT. The film was slated to hit the screens on 16th Jan. Reacting on the clearance of the movie by the censor board screening committee, Shrimani Akali Dal leader Harichan Singh said that our priority is to maintain peace and communal harmony in the state.
इस पिक्चर का सवाल है, ये इसकी कुछ कंट्रोवर्सी हुई है, आपको मालूम ही है। तो पहली बात तो ये है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स, जो कि ये सारे इंडिया के लिए सेंसर बोर्ड का होता है, तो उन्होंने देखना है। तो दूसरी बात है, अगर पंजाब में, यहाँ तक पंजाब का संबंध है, हमारा एक ही सबसे बड़ी बात है कि वी हैव टू मेंटेन पीस एंड कम्युनल हार्मनी, और उसके लिए अगर किसी चीज़ से कोई खतरा पैदा होता है तो तब देखेंगे, उसके हिसाब से अप्रोप्रिएट डिसीजन लेंगे।
So that big news coming in. Let's now go to sports news, cricket news, and not much time is left for the start of the World Cup. But before that, teams are playing ODI series that will see an interesting battle of surpassing one another in the rankings. In the upcoming Tri-Series, Australia and India will fight to get the top spot in the rankings. Not only this, following its 5-0 home victory over Sri Lanka in November, reigning champions India will be bidding to gain further momentum and become the only third side in the ICC Cricket World Cup history to successfully defend its title after West Indies and Australia.
Australia and India will have the chance to put daylight between one another at the top of the ICC ODI team rankings when they compete alongside England in a tri-series which starts in Sydney on Friday. Friday's opening clash at the SCG will see Australia host England, with Michael Clarke's men keen to edge a point clear of MS Dhoni's side at the top of the ODI team rankings. It will be a dress rehearsal for the eagerly anticipated ICC Cricket World Cup 2015 opening match, which will see the same sides play each other in exactly 30 days' time in Melbourne. Following its 5-0 home series victory over Sri Lanka in November, reigning champion India will be bidding to gain further momentum and became only the third side in ICC Cricket World Cup history to successfully defend its title, after West Indies in 1975 and 1979 and Australia, who won the coveted prize 3 times in succession between 1999 and 2007. Meanwhile, South Africa, bidding to lift the 50-over title for the first time after reaching the semi-finals when Australia and New Zealand last hosted the ICC Cricket World Cup back in 1992, welcomes West Indies to Durban on Friday in the first of the 5-match ODI series. Proteas captain AB de Villiers is in pole position in the batting ranking on 887 points, and the 30-year-old Proteas holds a 25-point advantage over second-place Indian batsman Virat Kohli, with Hashim Amla 1 place further back in third spot. There are several permutations that could emerge over the coming weeks, as New Zealand and Sri Lanka are also battling it out in a 7-match series, with the Black Caps currently holding 1-0 lead. After the series, the New Zealand will complete its ICC Cricket World Cup preparations when it plays host to Pakistan, who lifted the World Cup trophy back in 1992. Sports Desk, DD News.
Well, more sports news now. Top Indian shuttlers PV Sindhu and P. Kashyap and Sai Parinath and Ajay Jairam registered victories even as the doubles team bit dust in the Malaysian Masters Grand Prix goal in Kunching on Thursday. The only Indian in the women's single, Sandhu breezed past Ho Ming Kim of Korea 21-14, 21-12 to reach the quarterfinals. However, Kashyap struggled past Christy Jontan of Indonesia 13-21, 22-20, 21-12. Kashyap, who is seeded third here, was off the colour on Thursday. The Commonwealth Game men's singles champion will now face Derek Wong of Indonesia in the pre-quarters. Earlier, Ajay Jairam produced a minor setup by knocking off the 9th seed Rumbika of Indonesia 23-21, 17-21, 24-22 in the first round match, which was postponed to Thursday. Jairam came back a few hours later to shut out Mahbub of Indonesia 21-9, 21-15. Interestingly, Jairam will face his compatriot Aditya Prakash in the third round today. Well, moving with more sports news, Yuki Bhamri kept his hopes of making the Australian Open singles main draw alive after scoring a straight set victory over higher ranked Nishioka in the qualifying event. The 314th ranked Indian dispatched Nishioka 7-6, 6-3 in 1 hour 40 minutes in the second round contest. Yuki saved as many as 7 breaks chances on his serve against the Japanese, who is ranked 165th in the world. Yuki is up against America's Chase Buchanan. Well, time for the recap of the main headlines. Censor Board Chairperson Leela Sampson resigned on clearance of film Messenger of God featuring controversial Dera Sacha Solar Chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh. Government refused charges of interference. Naveen Jindal challenges coal ordinance clause in Delhi High Court, which changes end use of 11 coal blocks in Odisha. Court issues notice to government to file a reply today. New Chief Election Commissioner of India, H.S. Brahma, assumes charge, says his priority is to ensure free and fair elections in Delhi. And the European Parliament adopts resolution asking India to allow the return of 2 Italian Marines. India disapproves, says the matter is sub judice. And you can catch all the latest news from the world of politics, sports and business at DD News Twitter handle. That's at DD News Live round the clock. Well, that's all in this edition. Up next, Hindi news with Arendra. Namaskar.